Injuries to A.J. Green, Ryan Matthews, Darren Sproles, and LaShawn McCoy have helped create one of the most potentially lucrative waiver wires of the season. Grabbing one of their replacements could make all the difference for fantasy owners headed to the playoffs. Tyler Boyd takes over as the Bengals' nominal number one receiver with Green out because of a hamstring injury. The rookie out of Pittsburgh had his best game of the season after Green went down, catching 6 of 8 targets for 54 yards and a touchdown. Boyd generated some sleeper buzz during the summer, but that hadn't resulted in much of anything in the way of production until last week. With Green out, he'll be front and center in the Cincinnati offense. If you miss out on Boyd, Tyreek Hill is a nice fallback option. Hill has had the attention of the fantasy community for a few weeks, but he's still available in about 3 of every 5 leagues. He's serving capably as the Chiefs' number one receiver with Jeremy Maclin nursing a groin injury and has at least a touchdown or 89 yards in 3 of his last 5 games. The limitations of the Kansas City offense keeps Hill's rest of season ceiling at the wide receiver 3 level, but there's value in that for any owner fighting for a playoff spot, especially if you just lost A.J. Green. Hill is a worthwhile add this week. With Matthews and Sproles both suffering injuries in the Eagles' loss to the Seahawks last week, Wendell Smallwood could be on the verge of becoming a key player in Philadelphia. The rookie out of West Virginia has flashed when given a chance this season. He has 3 games with double-digit carries. In those 3 games, he has totaled 197 yards and a touchdown on 43 totes, good for 4.58 yards per carry. If Matthews and Sproles are out, Smallwood will be the feature back for the Eagles. LaShawn McCoy left last week's win over the Bengals with a thumb injury, possibly creating an opportunity for Mike Gillislee to get back in our lives. Gillislee ran for 72 yards on 14 carries against the Bengals, work he did almost wholly after McCoy left the game. He has just 56 rushes on the season, but has racked up 326 yards and 4 touchdowns, which comes out to more than 1 fantasy point per carry in standard scoring leagues. Gillislee can't possibly sustain that pace, but it speaks to how effective he has been and can be in a starting role. That'll do it for the waiver wire heading into week 12. I'll be back with you all later this week to talk start 'em or sit 'em. Until then, happy hunting on the wire.